Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinion Podcast, a safe space to discuss any of your unpopular opinions. I'm Tiffany Parker, and today I'm here with my fellow hosts, Jaden Kibler and also Zachary Patrick. And today we will be discussing cancel culture. According to the Mediterranean Dictionary, cancel culture is the practice of engaging in mass canceling as a way of expressing disapproval and exerting social pressure. So the first question is, do you think cancel culture is real? And if so, is it effective?
Well, cancel culture is real, in my opinion, but I think everybody's got their own different definition of that, because everybody's opposed to something, but doesn't feel like anybody's opposed to the same thing. So depending on who you talk to, you're either canceled or you're not canceled, because it all depends on who you're talking to and the context of what you're talking about, in my opinion.
Everybody hurt. That's just my take on it. Everybody hurt. Everybody upset. Everybody hurt about everything. I feel like everybody gets offended, upset, like easily, too easily, bro. And it's just about like everything, in my opinion. I feel like even with comedians or like people trying to be funny, I feel like people can't be funny no more because there's so many people that's like, oh, it's not funny. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like, can you put yourself in another perspective? Can you lighten up a little bit? Like, it's kind of funny. I don't know. That's just my opinion, bro. So I feel like cancel culture is kind of hard just because it's real. I do feel it's real. But I feel like it's hard to avoid sometimes also because, like, there's so many people that are going to get offended by small stuff.
I don't think cancel culture is real because it's not effective. I feel like if cancel culture was effective, what it would look like is someone that was really popular on the internet can no longer post on the internet where like anyone will support them. So I'm going to use Shane Dawson for an example because you did bring up how people are always hurt about things. Well, Shane Dawson has done some things that deserves to be canceled. Same with arguably people like Logan Paul and other people like that. So I just feel like Shane Dawson, he still posts and he still gets a good amount of money from YouTube and his other socials. So it's just like he wasn't really canceled. People said, oh, we don't like him anymore, we're not going to watch his stuff, gave it a couple of months, and then is right back in his comment section and back on his YouTube channel. So I mean, he wasn't canceled. People just said they didn't like him and then kept supporting him.
Okay, fair. But I'm going to use a sports team example right here. You know the Washington Commanders?
No, I don't know nothing about sports, but I believe you.
Okay. So let me put you. So the Washington Commanders 10 years ago had a different logo and a different name. The logo is actually.
It's the Redskins. We can say it.
in my opinion, it's a Native American. Yeah. In my opinion, the logo was really good. It wasn't a caricature making fun of their culture, but apparently the name was. Mm-hmm. And now they've changed. They don't even associate with anything of that time. They are. If you even go to their stadium now, they have like changed that stadium to where there's no Redskins logo. There's no mention of the Redskins.
And interesting enough, I don't know if you know, but the actual tribe, the native people, that were posted in Washington, that stay in Washington, mm-hmm. that they actually have the name after, they wanted to keep the name up. They did, and they told them not to.
And to the best of my knowledge, it was a group of white protesters that had a problem with it. They did not check with that Native American
tribe. Not even the indigenous people themselves.
So cancel culture, I feel like, is real because they just canceled that entire history of that team. And the history of that team is pretty significant. They've won multiple Super Bowls under the name Redskins and with that old logo. And now you don't even see it. We are the Washington Commanders.
The team you mentioned, it's like, I promise you those people are still making money. Those people are still, very much in the media. I'm not saying that they didn't take a little bit of a hit or a little bit of a loss, but at the end of the day, that's something they can definitely come back from if they're a good team. Cancel culture, the point of it was to kind of stop people's careers, making the wrong person famous. We were trying to stop that or combat that, and that's just not what's happening. Thank you so much for tuning in for our podcast, and see you next time.